Thanks for tuning in to a new video. Today we're going to discuss the lineups for Gameweek 369. But before we dive into that, if you're watching this and thinking to yourself, hey, Sorare sounds interesting, and I don't have an account yet, then I recommend signing up through the link in the description. If you win 5 new player cards via new card actions, you'll get a free limited card. This player could be worth a few euros, but sometimes even up to 10, 20, or even 50 euros if you're lucky. And if you don't want to use the player, you can simply sell them and buy a player you do want. You won't get this limited card if you don't sign up through the link. Now, let's move on to the lineups. For Gameweek 369, I'm participating in multiple competitions, starting with Kickoff Super Rare. In goal, I have Pichu Cuellar, the goalkeeper for Gijon, with an away match against Villarreal's second team. I see potential for him to earn points and hopefully a clean sheet in this match. In defense, I'm going for a super rare, namely Jose Quintero. He has a home match against Delfin SC and Quintero has been in great form in recent matches. Moving to midfield, I'm going for Santiago Ascacebar, who's playing for Estudiantes this season and has been performing exceptionally well in home matches with an average of 64.5 in his last home games. I'm confident he can achieve a good score. I'm not choosing Ibarra because I'm not 100% sure he'll play, and according to Sorare data, Mateo Maric has an AA match. But Hajduk Split is the second-placed team in Croatia, so I assume it will be a tough match for Maric, and that's why I'm going for Santiago Ascacebar instead. Up front, I'm going for Na Sang Ho and his forward card. He's currently the top scorer in the league, and in an easy home match against Gwangju FC, I expect him to be involved in a goal. As an additional option, I'm going for Artem Juba. He has returned to Russia and is playing fantastic. He's almost always involved in a goal. In the home match against Sochi, I expect him to be involved in a goal as well. As captain, I have no choice but to pick Quintero. That concludes this lineup, and I'll move on to my next lineup. Alright, let's move on to the kickoff of the rare division. Let me see here. In goal, I've got Fernando Miguel for an away game against Corinthians. Corinthians isn't in the best form, so I'm hoping Miguel can rack up some points. For my rare pick of the week on defense, I'm going with No Dusan in a home game against Gent. I think the teams are evenly matched, and Dusan should be able to put up a good score. Plus, he's my captain, so that's a nice bonus. Moving on to midfield, I'm choosing Ki Sung Yang, who's playing for Seoul and has been doing well in the midfield with a solid all-around score. I see a lot of potential for him to put up a good score against Gwangju FC. For the forward position, I'm going with Vitor Jaquer, who's playing for Bahia in Brazil at the moment and is on a good streak. Despite having a forward card, he's been playing more as a right midfielder with a great all-around score, so I'm hoping he can be involved in a goal to boost his score. As an extra option, I'm going with Juan Alano. I have his midfielder card, but he's been playing more as a wing forward for Osaka. He's got an away game against Nagoya, who have been solid defensively so far this season, but I'm hoping he can be involved in a goal. Looking at the lineups, I think there should be some good opportunities. I'm always up for new challenges, but I'd love to hear your input as well. I've been considering putting together an MLS Pro team so we can maybe win some fun prizes over the summer. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a like.